Hey guys, thought I would do a video of my tank setup for my turtle. This is a 29-gallon fish aquarium. This tank is not set up for your red ear slider, painted turtle, or anything like that. This is set up for an eastern musk turtle, commonly called the stink pot turtle. So I'm going to show you what I have in here and some of the features it has. This was actually gifted to me from a friend, but I had to do all the work as far as setting it up and things like that. So the first thing, the filter. This is just your standard 30-gallon filter. It's I've only had to change the cartridge once in over 2 months. And it's kept the water pretty clear. These fish don't make a lot of waste, so it takes a while for this thing. I'm sure whenever I get a turtle it's going to be a lot dirtier, but the turtle I'm getting is actually a juvenile. I bought one from a breeder last week, so he should be arriving here sooner than later. And so I have this filter for right now. I might have to get a bigger one later, but I think for now it will suffice. I also have some cleaning solution and things like that I can add to the water to make sure the water stays maintained. And I also have down there, you can see a filter. That's a 30-gallon, or not a filter, a 30-gallon heater. Keeps the water temperature nice and warm. Kind of good for tropical fish. Okay, and so let's see. This is a sunken log. I originally had that in the center, but I thought it wouldn't provide enough room for him, so I moved it to the side here. It has this nice little cave area where the turtle can hide if he needs to. He also has this open area where he can crawl along the bottom. These are fake plants. They're made of like a silk material, and they actually look alive. I mean, they add a lot of life to this aquarium. I do have one live plant. That's that moss ball you see right there. It adds some good beneficial bacteria and other good things to the water. Also helps absorb some of the toxins. I did have live plants in here, but they were really dirtying up the water. I mean, they were getting brown spots all over them. I mean, even my plico, who I had in here, wouldn't even touch it, but I don't even know where the plico's gone. He went and hid somewhere, and I haven't seen him in almost 3 days. But anyway, so this is, actually, as I said, a fish aquarium, even though the top is actually for reptiles. The reason why is because musk turtles are primarily aquatic turtles. They rarely, if ever, come out. But I do have a dock for him. It's just a smaller dock, since musk turtles really don't get bigger than 4 inches long. I also have a heat lamp right here. This is for him for when he wants to get out and bask, although they do rarely, if ever, get out and bask. So a few people might watch this video and they say, you know, you should really have a shallower tank, or you should have a UVB bulb. Well, I've already taken care of that. Let me explain. So first of all, as I said, musk turtles like to swim, and from people who I've talked to who actually own musk turtles, they said they are fine with deeper water, as they spend most of their time on the bottom, and they will come up every now and again for a breath, as long as you have a small place to dock for when they do choose to dock. So they said this tank is actually fine for a juvenile male musk turtle. Also, the reason I don't have a UVB lamp is, you can see these are the blinds to my apartment. In the morning, this tank, when I open those shades, gets at least 3 hours of sunlight. Shines on the sand, shines on the sunken log, shines on the dock. So this turtle will be getting plenty of UVB rays, and if he starts having health issues, I will get a bulb if I need to, or better yet, I'll take him out of the tank and put him in a little container and let him get some sunlight. So he does have some tank mates in here. Let's see if I can show you. So that guy right there, I have 5 of those. That is a black skirt tetra. This little guy here is a oh, there's a big one right there. He always chases that little one away, but that's a sunburst platy. I have 3 of those. That's a little goldfish right there, a little comet goldfish, you know, the ones they call feeder goldfish. I put him in here first before I got any other fish, just to make sure that the water purifier had done its job. And I thought he would be dead within a couple of weeks just because goldfish don't live that long, but he's hanged in there. I also have some red minor tetras. I have 5 of those. It's really, really beautiful when they school. I also have 2 blue wag platies. This is the one real close to the camera you can see right here, blue wag platy. I also have these really awesome black and gold platies, 2 of those. And then I have, there's only 2 right here now, but I have 2 Cory catfish. They're getting nice and fat. They really skim the sand and make it nice and clean. They also eat fish waste and the little bits of bacteria that grow in the sand. I don't know where that 3rd one is, but there's a 3rd one in here, and he likes to hang around inside that log in the little holes you can see in here, so he's probably somewhere in there. But anyway, that's the tank setup I have for my juvenile musk turtle, and just want to see what you guys thought, and I will hopefully get some good feedback from you. Peace out.